Shushin.
Love all.
An exciting one here, the last non-Chinese player in the tournament for men's singles with the serve. Straight down into the table or the bottom of the net. And that's the time to do it when Harimoto had the serve. Here, he's playing with one of the world's best players, so he's going to come to the table prepared. It's about who has home court advantage. Man at the top of the screen. Look at that back. Ito's textbook here. Snap of the wrist. The rock star screams the chole. I wonder if that means he feels the pressure a little bit more than usual. Forehand. It's going to be tough. Definitely approving of this way to shut down any opportunity for attack. Look how deep to the corner that ball is. Perfect placement from Malong. Oh, and he's burned. That was the danger of the forehand that I thought would be effective. But then Malong has an answer for almost everything. I think that was the point before we saw in the replay there. Serve drifting a little bit low. Any openings for Malong? Good start. Arguably the toughest in the world to receive. And Harimoto has been claimed to have the best backhand in the world by many coaches and many players. He's definitely one of the top few, no questions about it. Good get into the rally later on, investing in the next shot. There's the touch shot that opens up the big forehand. 97. That flat hitting the power that we saw from Lin Gaoyuan. It's tied at 97. No prizes will be given out for the fast. 2 points in front, Malong with the serves again. Unbelievable. I can't even remember everything that happened. I want to say there we've got a bit of a chop block feeling here. It's the touch. Malong with the full swing forehand, and it's right back down the line. Malong's got the best forehand in the game. What a save. Harimoto would be quick to apologize if it wasn't. Just talking about that forehand, the receive left a lot to be desired, but the next ball comes down baseline of the table and becomes 4. Down 3-7 to tie it up at 8-all. Jung Sang-un, Liam Pitchford, Timo Boll. In terms of non-Chinese players, here we go, the spin on the serve. Think about how much shorter the stroke is on the serve. The times that I've seen Malong struggle was when he was under pressure early on. According to Chin Jijian, Malong has never lost. End up a little bit. 2 game points for Harimoto. 1 game point saved, 1 more to go. Up at deuce in game 1. Have a close-up look at the serve. 1,400 RPM on the serve. Now this is what game point, 3 on the trot for Malong. That one parallel shot into the backhand to get the defensive shot. This one, shot block sitting up a little high. We've got a new record, 98 kilometers per. Just a little bit extra pumped up to make sure that he hits it to the point of no return. Not a lot of room to hit the ball without hitting the table here for Malong. That pressure to make sure that if he does catch the ball, that it doesn't sit up too high. Tough to drop. Harimoto go for the towel. Didn't see either, really. So fast. Once again, off the point, not by a lot. So difficult to play this shot. Harimoto plays a touch shot to the backhand side. I think he'll hear less from the coach as he develops. In the corners, making sure he's in position here after this big block comes right back to the backhand. Not a lot of power on that last one for Ma Long, but enough. Opponent is far back. Assuming this is a timeout here for Tomokazu Harimoto. 15-14, that's the quickest he's come back for a timeout. Now normally, players are supposed to tell the umpires, timeout, first shot of the rally, game point for Harimoto. Chiquita does it, comes in. Exciting game one. It's a best of 7 match, a long way to go, but a marathon start. 15-year-old Japanese wonder kid Harimoto in the lead against the greatest of all time, Ma Long. Will be back for take a few chances, mixing it up with a long serve or two from time to time. Hasn't been afraid to play bold, not for a long time. Beautiful forehand. Look here at that quick backhand. Explosive from in near the body.
One.
Plays it on the diagonal. Just a little bit empty, a little bit less rotation maybe. Ooh, surprise. Let me look at it here. That's how determined Tomokazu Harimoto is to not back off the table. And it pays off, even if he makes the shot. Ma Long's just too good in the rally. Harimoto's threat becomes way less. Just about a month ago in Budapest, was looking at the player who might be the greatest contender. Commanders for the gold medal outside of China. China will only have 2 opportunities in terms of players sent for the singles event. Seems tough to imagine that China will send anyone other than this man, Ma Long. Games. Harimoto we can count on seeing there as well. Perfect placement. Harimoto anticipates this, sees the movement, plays it into the body. At the point of contact, I think this is just a speed to the deep backhand. Long's ball, I waited for the reaction to see if it missed the edge. Body language says it all. That first backhand shot to take advantage of and counter here. Tough to time it with Harimoto's timing. That second ball has to wait just a brief moment longer, play slightly more cautiously, and that's when Ma Long came in. As Ma Long shows potential push and then turns the racket over for the backhand. Beautiful. Third of the table has to be rushed to. Can't telegraph that he's going there. Watch the body language. Until the moment Harimoto hits that, you just can't tell where he's going to go. Tater with the serve. the spin shot. The fact that the counter came back, he anticipates the wide forehand. Look at this ball. When have you seen Harimoto make a shot like that? Tough in terms of the timing and the rally. On the Olympic Games for Tokyo 2020. But keep that blood flowing. Not get too relaxed out here. Harimoto, more points than Ma Long has won in this match so far. But when Ma Long turns for the forehand, this one played out to the wide forehand. What a backhand from it, nobody knows. Harimoto, the only one outside of that right now. It's his decision here. But he turns a bit of a guessing game. Game point to Harimoto once again. Mina Ito, Wang Manyu also went to deuce. Just like here, except Tomokazu Harimoto took game one. It's a bit of a gamble, but he didn't try it. The receive was too strong. Come back after the towel break. Harimoto with a decent opportunity there. Not an easy ball, but because he was behind the table. Long has plenty of answers, though. We'll see what works for him here. In Japan, it was quite decisive. More decisive than it was over Jang Ji-ko. Just inside the net now. Spin of that backhand is the perfect shot right to the baseline on the parallel, but Ma Long countering for the win. Backhand time again in the past. Harimoto trying very quick to turn the corner. It's a full forehand here. The backhand punch just missing once again. A taste team for the win. What a performance from Ma Long here to get his revenge and even up the playing field. One game apiece. We'll be back for game number 3 to see who takes the lead right after this. One game apiece, 30 points apiece. Ma Long needs to run with this momentum. Hand side, forehand down the other line. Fools Ma Long here, gets a slightly more passive reaction shot. And that elbow and racket head high. Nice souvenir to have though, huh? Wow, how did he get this one? Harimoto plays it middle of the table. Surprises Ma Long as he turns the corner, but enough pressure still with that racket and the finger. Type of point that could be scarring. See the sigh of relief. Came off the table. Could have been the rotation as well, the deception factor. Maybe because he knew he was out of position. A bit fortunate here, but a very short stroke forehand. Rare to see Ma Long play a shot like incredibly focused so far this match, Harimoto. Players, what they thought of Fan Zhendong versus Ma Long. Just incredible. For that, but after that, their level of play just doesn't get higher. Heavy side spin, look at this, over 2,000 RPM on his serve alone. That's what he few times for this shot. Perfect coverage on the block. When Ma Long gets the free forehand, goes to the safe length of the table. It's safer for two reasons. One, he's got the length to work with. Two, when the ball time Harimoto trying to put a little bit of side spin on it. Could be the positioning of the ball coming in, but he clearly... Now an overall score, 36 points apiece. That's the one he wants. Up a little bit high. He knows Ma Long's going to take the big shot against this. Flat shot crushed right back on the line. Cho to the lay indeed. Seen a few points that have extended after this pattern, this combination play. Harimoto trying to get the racket back up in time, no can do. Just looking for an inside the table receive. Very little rotation from Ma Long. The double stomp there. Again, Harimoto, decent opportunity for an opening attack. 2 points down on the serve. Deja vu right back to the backhand corner. Ma Long moves and counters. 7, a 2-1 lead for the Dictator. Will be back for game number 4 with Tomokazu Harimoto versus Ma Long right after this. Ma Long was able to win by a margin of 4 points for the first time either player has done that this game. This matchup is Ma Long defending champion. If he wins this title, he becomes the most winning player on the history of the World Tour in men's singles. It will be his 28th title, breaking the record of Vladi Samsonov. Harimoto's had so many times. Second bounce here. Just missing the contact, Harimoto. Little fortune. Ma Long has also won this tournament more than anybody else. 7 times he's had this title. Finals. If he gets through this match, comes out victorious in the final, it'll be his 8th title to raise the bar even higher. The World Championships can only have 5 Chinese men players. What hit the other way. This is the type of magic that makes it clear that Ma Long is the best player in the game. Heavy side spin on that. What confidence to wrap around the ball under pressure in this fast rally.
2-4.
Slow enough for Ma Long to do that. Harimoto. Again, the physicality of Tomokazu Harimoto. He's grown so much, just become more massive in the last year and a half of his life. Wide open. Watching that curve to the very corner. Heavy topspin, low to the net coming in. Oh man, like a hurricane coming in. Many things that makes him so amazing to watch, in addition to his sheer ability on the table. So has such a wrist that he's played everywhere on the table from this position. Makes Ma Long hesitate for just a moment before turning the corner. 5 points apiece, dead even at the mid-game. Before someone decides that the attack is available. The pressure to keep it short if it sits up a little bit high. Kills. For example, so deep to the corner. Watch how fast this is. 64. This is primarily wrist. Left leg up like a nutcracker kick. From the musical, of course. Hope I've got that. change things for Harimoto. That's the bold long. Thank you very much. Right at the baseline for the second bounce, and the timing was right. Decision. Has to take some chances. To leave you strong right now. Make the most of these two serves. That backhand, I think of Harimoto. Points in game two. Harimoto now in a different position. That forehand is so still at the table. Malo doesn't see it coming this wide. Almost no rotation on the serve. The wrap around here, a little bit of side spin on it as well from Harimoto. Saves. It's been quite effective in varying spins. We'll see here what it is. Oh, and the shot goes out, gets the opportunity. Not an easy one. Takes it 11-8, 3-1. He's in the lead. The Dictator, one game away from a spot in the final versus Lingayu and the Dark Knight. Stay right here. Game number 5 coming up right after this. Won a few more points playing to the forehand of Malo. Dictator. It's a very tough job. 2 big serves coming up to establish himself in game 5. Ooh, a great shot might have looked free, but it could have been countered back to the open table. 4-2 again. Did not want to lose 3 in a row. Did not want to allow Harimoto to start to feel confidence, to start to believe this is possible. Unbelievable point! 1-inch punch, and Harimoto sends it the other way after the counter comes back. The full turn plays it to the short side. That's the danger of playing the short. In on the body of Harimoto, forcing him to lean out of the way a little bit, take it from low. Not happy with where he ended up there, how that point was constructed. Topspin, still forced into a submissive ball. A little bit more passive, and Malong able to control with the attack down the middle. Tater on the receive. Good angle here. That counter-attacking shot from Harimoto, so powerful, so fast. It's going to have to be slightly more surprising for Malong, whether it's in on the back, the next one to the backhand. And he leaves open the table. Alarm was set. Malong is an honorable man, and right here, this point was his for the taking. Racket behind the head on the lean. Oh, just too pretty. The final. Reverse pendulum. Taken a lot for Harimoto to find his rhythm. 4 points in the lead, but in the 11-point game, the clock can twist quite quickly. Still a 3-point lead, along with the second serve and an important one. Placement was consistent last game. Ooh. And there it is, he takes it, Malong with the fist in the air, change again on his feet. And the Dragon, the captain, the Dictator, later on today for his 8th China Open title. Can he take 8? Can he make 28? Can he take the title that 43-year-old Vladimir Samsonov has held for so long? we will see what a performance to get through Tomokazu Harimoto. Hats off to Harimoto, but this man right here, the victor, just too strong. Congratulations, Harimoto will be 16 soon. At 15 years old, he's still respected by the best in the game, considered a great challenge. And after game 2 of the smooth sailing, not so easy, but a bit more confident, and scoreboard change for Ma Long. So enjoy the highlights. Stick around, we'll be back at 7 o'clock tonight, local time, for the women's singles final, followed by the men's singles final, and a chance for the Dragon, the captain, the dictator, to create a new world record right here in Shenzhen, China. See you at 7 p.m.